And welcome to AStonesThrowAway. Today we'll be doing the November 27th through 29th, Friday through Sunday reading for Virgo. Big shout out to Passion Water Tarot. If you need your cards read, head over there. She does wonderful intuitive readings. Hi, and say hi from her daughter. I do intuitive stone readings, and I'll be pulling an affirmation card and doing a 3-card draw for you as well. We'll start off with the affirmation card. This is from the Louise L. Hayes You Can Heal Your Life deck. I love the artwork on it. I hope everyone's having a great holiday weekend. Stay safe. Stuff yourself with those deviled eggs and pie. And, well, my brother can eat an entire friggin' pan of stuffing by himself. So, we always have to make at least one extra than everyone else needs. But we're staying in this week. Better safe than sorry, you know? Hope everyone stays safe. And that one wants to be yours. Alright, Virgo. My future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. She looks like a Virgo. I don't know why. Okay, this is my mat. I do intuitive stone readings. These are relationships, and this doesn't have to be romantic. It can be children, family, work, friends, anything significant to you. This is you, whatever's on your mind, what you're working on, your state of mind, and these are your challenges for the weekend. Anything closer into the middle of the circle are things that are closer to the heart of the matter, they're more immediate. Anything, they're more important. Anything out closer to the edges are either going away or coming in. They're more on the periphery. They're further away in time. Depends on how it feels. Anything outside of the circles and above the midline are things that you know, but you're ignoring. They're trying to get your attention. Anything outside the circles and below the midline are things that you know, but you don't really know you know. They're in your subconscious. They might come as surprises. Anything that falls completely off the board are things that are coming like a bolt out of the blue. They're complete surprises for you, okay? So without further ado, Virgo, I've got my eyes closed. Let's see what stones want to come say hi to you. I hope everyone's staying safe and sound. Having a good time. Oh, goodness. That's a big one. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we got going on. And we have a rudder. Okay. Gotta set this right here. That was our runner. So, what we have in the realm of you, Virgo. You're feeling kind of rough around the edges right now, Virgo. You're feeling like you're not very shiny. You're feeling like your sparkle has dulled. You're feeling like prickly is what I'm getting here. Very prickly. You're feeling like you're not easy to love. And I think that's because you're having a very down time spiritually. Sometimes this is money, sometimes it's spirituality, sometimes I'm really feeling like it's spirituality right now, Virgo. So I'm feeling like you're not having a very good time spiritually. So you might need to take some time and do what you got to do to get back into the groove spiritually and whatever your spirituality is. Pray, meditate, you know, go take a walk in the woods, light some candles, do what you need to do, okay? To get back into touch with your version of deity or spirit or whatever you want to call it, okay? Get right with yourself and with your deities, okay? Because you're out of alignment. You're out of You're wonky, Virgo. That's what I'm feeling. Okay? Over in challenges. Okay? You're because this feels like it's verging over into challenges to me. Okay? Over in challenges, Virgo. We've got an older child and a younger child. So this is like a young adult. This is more like a teenager. And their life's not easy with them right now. Okay? And also, you need a rest. So, I mean, spiritual retreats aren't really a thing this year. Go on your own little mini personal spiritual retreat, maybe, okay? Yeah. Maybe by the water. You're feeling really, really down. And I'm getting that all over the place here. This is one of my newer stones. This is a piece of fossilized wood, okay? But it's been burned on the outside. And this tells us to look past the outside to see the beauty inside in things that are old. And that one thing can become another because it's been agatized and opalized. Okay, so you need to remember that you don't always have to be what you started out as. Okay, and maybe that's the problem, is that you feel yourself becoming something and you're fighting it. You don't have to fight it, Virgo. Okay, because what you're becoming is something beautiful. And I was reading through my comments and someone reminded me is that transformations are painful. Okay? And it's okay. It's okay. Because it'll end up beautiful. Over here in relationships. There's an old relationship involving your home, involving your mother, and there's money involved. And that is very much, it's very important to you right now. Very important. It's going over into yourself. It's touching you very intimately. And what I'm feeling about this is to trust yourself. The money is coming. Okay? Possibly from an artistic venture. There's a lot of grief hanging over you. And possibly your mother too. It feels like it's connected to your mother or your mother figure. This doesn't have to be your actual mother. It could be like a mother figure. It could be the grandmother who raised you, an aunt, an older sister. It's someone who feels motherly to you. And there's a lot of grief involved. So you guys are going to have to do the shadow work. You're going to have to do the work to release that grief, to release the anger, to release the bitterness. Because the anger and bitterness come with grief. And a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that, but it's true. And there's a lot of that going around this year. So you have to release that or you can't move on. Okay? And what fell was another one of my dark amethysts. But it's lighter than that one. So this is telling me that there's more work to come. Okay? It's not going to be as hard, but it's still going to be shadow work. You're still going to have more of that anger and grief to work through. Okay, and it's going to be surprising. It's going to pop up when you least expect it. You're going to think you got through it, and more is going to come up. But honestly, that's the nature of the beast. Let's see if there's any other stones that want to talk to us today, and then we'll do a 3-card draw for some clarity, direction, to focus in, and possible outcome. And remember, these are general readings. Yeah. Okay. With the situation with the older and the younger children over here. Remember to there's a strength involved. Either someone strong-arming someone else, or remember to bring your own strength to the situation. Here, where you're feeling very unloved and prickly and very hard to love, perhaps what you need to do is bring in, there's an older relative that you look up to. This could be an aunt, an uncle, cousin, mother, father, someone you look up to, someone whose opinion you trust. You need to bring them in and talk to them. They're going to bring clarity. And this lapis came into the situation, which is telling me that money is coming in. You just need to be patient. It is coming. It's coming fairly quickly, okay? So don't worry too much about that. And please go take a rest. Okay? Okay, Virgo, please. So let's clear this off and see what the cards have to say. And remember, these are generalized readings. If this one didn't speak to you, maybe it wasn't your week. Beautiful thing about YouTube readings is they transcend time. I'm reading this in November. You could be watching it in March, and that could be when you needed it. Or you could go back and see one of my readings from February, and that could be the one you need this week. Or you could go see your moon sign and your rising, and one of those might do it. Because sometimes the wires get crossed. Because our moon and our rising are also very much us. If you have a loved one, go watch their sun, moon, and rising. Sometimes those wires get crossed too. Especially if the loved one is very, very close to you. If like you're a couple and you're one of those couples where your family says, well, I don't know where one of you starts and the other one ends. Sometimes readings do get confused with you. I promise. So, we're going to do a 3-card reading where the first card will be giving some clarity to the situation. The second card will be giving us some place to focus. And the third card will be giving us a possible outcome. And remember, there are always possible outcomes. The reason we do divination is not to tell us a future set in stone. It is to tell us the outcome possible if you continue on the road you're on. You can always change them. The power is in your hands. The clarity is you're feeling very much like someone has been left out in the cold. Someone is not getting the largesse that they once had. Where to focus is the Page of Pentacles. There is a venture that is not brand new, but it's fairly young, that is about to be bringing in some cash. You need to focus on that. It's going to be bringing in dividends. And for the eventual outcome, the Wheel of Fortune, it's all still up in the air. Sorry. That's the way the cards roll. It's all still up in the air. And you have the power to change it. But I tried to give you more. The card said no. You know? What can I say? You have the power to change the situation. Wasn't that what I was just saying whenever I was talking about that these are all just possible outcomes if you continue on the road you're on? Well, the cards say today that this situation is in your hands, Virgo. So, if any of this helped, if any of it resonated with you, go hit that bell, give me a subscribe, send me a comment. I love comments. Remember, I also do personal readings. Information is down below. And remember, destiny's only a stone's throw away. I'll see y'all next week for this weekend for the next week's readings. And y'all have a good one.